my biggest fears before all of this, I always said that I would hate if a bird poop on me.
She was just having fun. You wasn't believing in me. Look, shout out to the one who didn't believe in who I could become. They thought that I wasn't gonna be shit cause I marched to the beat of a different drum. I always been myself, never was no one.
Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tiera Monique. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn your post notification bell on so you'll be informed every time I upload a new video. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A for you guys today about myself, just so you guys can get to know me. So I have a list of questions that I'm going to read off and I'm going to answer them. So the first question is, what is your full name? So my first name is Tiera. My middle name is Monique. So that's where I get the whole YouTube channel I Am Tiera Monique from. I'm not going to give you guys my last name. And then second question is, what does your name mean? So all I know is my first name, which is Tiera. In Spanish means like dirt or land. Third question is, are you named after anyone? So my middle name actually came from my aunt. So my mom's sister name is Monique, and she named me my middle name. She named me after my aunt. So that's where Monique came in from. Tiera, I don't think yeah, I don't know if that came from anyone. I just know my mom said she was gonna name me Tiera, and I don't know, somehow we got to Tiera. I don't know, because my siblings, all of us, our name starts with a T, so I guess they just wanted to keep that going. I don't know. So where are you from? I am from Long Branch, New Jersey. I was born in Long Branch, New Jersey. I lived in Jersey until I was like 9 or 10, and then after Jersey, I moved to Columbus, Georgia with my mom and siblings, and I was there until I was 18 years old and finished high school, and then I moved. Another question is, where did you grow up? So again, I lived in Jersey until I was like 9, 10. Moved to Columbus, Georgia when I was around 9, 10, straight from Jersey. And I stayed there until I was 18 years old, until I finished high school. Then I moved to North Carolina. I lived there for like a year. And then I came to Pennsylvania. So that's where I am now. I have been here for probably like 4 or 5 years now, I would say. Who did you look up to growing up? So I don't know. I pretty much, honestly, I look up to like everyone. Like, it's always somebody that you look up to, even if it's more than one. Like, I feel like I have more than one that I look up to, because I don't know, like it's sort of like so one person could be doing this, like let's just say modeling, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I love her, I look up to her, she models, I'm thinking about modeling or something like that. Or she's a great singer, like I love her voice, like she's so motivated and talented. Like, I go after the ones that's like motivated and like they strive for nothing but greatness. I look up to those people. Like, of course everyone's not perfect, they have their issues like we all do, but I still enjoy people that do not let that get in their way, and they're still like motivated to pursue what they came to pursue. So I look up to anyone who's doing good things, pretty much. Whoever's striving for greatness, that's who I look up to. What are your favorite things about yourself? So my favorite things about myself is pretty much like I'm a giver. Like, I'm not selfish at all. I feel like when you're selfish, it's like nothing comes to you. It makes your life completely harder than what it already is. So I would give my last if I had to. I don't mind giving you something, and I'm not going to hassle you for it back. Like, I'm very giving, and I love that about myself, and I will not change that. I just don't care for people taking advantage of me. So if I see or feel that you're taking advantage of me, of course I probably would get a little selfish, because it's like I clearly see that you're using me. So I would kind of like step back from that a little. But which are your parents are the closest to you? So I would say my mom. Being that, like, I don't know, this is my own opinion, being that I'm like I'm a female as well as my mom, of course. So I feel like we'll have more things we can relate to and more things that we can talk about versus like my dad. Like, you're not going to talk about certain things with your dad. You're going to leave that to talk about with your mom, of course. So I would say I'm more closest to my mom. Are your grandparents still married? Yes. Both sets of my grandparents, they are still married. It's been years, and you know, I look up to both of my grandparents. I hope one day that'll be me sticking it out with my husband wherever he is. What relative was important to you growing up, and why? So my grandparents was important to me growing up, because it's like without my grandparents, of course I wouldn't be here. Of course both my grandparents was the start of it all, because without them I wouldn't be here, of course. So I look up to both my grandparents, and they is most important to me, and they will always be important to me. What would your parents have named you if you was the opposite gender? I honestly don't even know. Probably Terrell or something like that. I honestly don't know what they would name me if I was the opposite sex. I don't know. What is your best physical feature? So I would say my eyes. Like, I don't know, I like my eyes. I think that's my best feature. It's my eyes. Yeah, it'll be my eyes. What is your biggest accomplishment? So as you know, in my previous video, my story time 18 and pregnant, if you haven't watched that video, make sure you go and check that video out. So in that video I did explain to you guys my whole journey being 18 and pregnant, and like what I accomplished within, you know, that time frame of me just being 18 alone. So within that year I have accomplished a lot. So the biggest accomplishment was, of course, graduating high school, because it's like that's like the first step to anything. Graduating high school, getting your high school diploma. So that was my first accomplishment for me. And then the second accomplishment was, of course, getting a degree. What is your biggest fear? So my biggest fear, I don't know, it's like I don't know, I have like weird fears of anything. Of course, I wouldn't want to lose someone that's very close to me. Of course, that's a major fear for me. Another thing is, so one of my biggest fears before all of this, I always said that I would hate if a bird poop on me. Like that used to, every time I got out my car, I'm like, what if I get out my car and a bird poops on me? That was always my biggest fear. So one day, me and my stepmother was going to the YMCA. We got out the car, and what do you know? A bird poops right on my hair and my forehead. I was so disgusted. I was so mad. And I was like, this is one of my biggest fears, and it came true. Good thing though, I was wearing a wig and I was not wearing my natural hair. I went in the bathroom, cleaned my face, and after that I just continued and went ahead about my day and went to work out at the YMCA. But I just can't believe that happened to me. I hope that never happens to me ever again, because I hated that. Like, What is your biggest regret? So my biggest regret would be kind of settling for what I do not deserve. So, you know, ladies, and you can relate, a lot of times we settle for the wrong things. And that was my regret. Like, I found myself settling all the time. So now I'm just in a place now where I'm just like, I'm okay with the way things are now. Like, I do my own thing, stuff like that. So ladies, just never settle for less. I've done it. I'm sure a couple ladies have done it too. We settle for less, knowing that we deserve more. And you kind of have to go through that to kind of look back and be like, okay, why did I allow myself to do that? Why was I with this person? You know, so we learn from our mistakes, and I know I have, and now I just go with the flow and I do me, pretty much. What is your eye color? I have brown eyes. What inspires you? So again, what inspired me, I love watching people, and I don't know if it's weird, it may be weird to some, but I'm inspired by someone who I watched from like day one, who I know like went through the struggle. Like I just watch her growth. Like, that inspires me. Like, and I always will tell those stories, like, this person I done watched them struggle, and now I'm watching them, you know, make it to the top or progress themselves. So yeah, that inspired me a lot. Like, I love it because I'm like, I can relate to you. Like, anyone goes through the struggle, you can relate. Like, nothing was kind of like handed to them. It's like you still get up every day faithfully and you do what you got to do. So all that inspires me a lot. What is the most important thing in your life? The most important thing in my life is family. I say family because well, I should say some family, because some family is out to get you. They don't want to see you do good, and you know, they're preying on your downfall. So some family is like the most important thing to me right now, because my family, they help me out when I need it, and they're great. Like, without them, I don't know, I don't think I'll be able to do it without them, because they're there for me when I need them. If I fall short of something, they're right there to pick me back up. So of course they're important to me. What has required the most courage of you in your life so far? So in my previous video as well too, I said that like becoming a mom changed my life, and that built up my courage, because it's like, honestly, if I didn't get pregnant at 18 and I didn't have my son, like I said, I honestly do not know where I would be right now. I still probably would be out just running wild. Like, to be honest, like it would be like I really don't have no responsibility. And honestly, if I didn't have my son, I probably still will probably try to be home with my parents, living with them, to be honest, because I'm like, I would be like, okay, why do I want an apartment to myself, just me? Why would I want to pay bills when I could be home and don't have to pay bills, and I can go and come as I please? So I'd probably be running the streets, running wild. So what had me build up courage was becoming a mom, because I was like, okay, you got to step it up, you got to do what you got to do. And that's changed my life, really. How old are you? So I am 24. I'm 24 years old. My birthday is November 3rd, 1995. Yep, I'm a Scorpio. Comment down below if you're a Scorpio as well. What is your favorite color? So if you know me, you know I'm still obsessed with pink. Pink is my go-to. Like, I love hot pink, and that's just like, I feel like I've been loving that color as a child. I don't think I'm gonna ever grow out of that. I think I'm still gonna be 50 years old and want my room pink, want my living room pink, everything. I'm probably gonna want pink. I don't know, maybe later on down the line that might go away, but as of now, I love pink. What made you start YouTube? So what made me start YouTube is being quarantined. So being quarantined, I was like, you know what, you need somebody to talk to. So you sit in the house, it's like you have a camera, why not start a YouTube channel while you're sitting here? It doesn't take long to do, it's not hard to do, you just gotta do it, pretty much. But you know what, I've been thinking about it for like the longest though too. It's just like I never got around to do it, pretty much. So this was like the perfect opportunity now to start my YouTube channel, pretty much. So guys, that is all for this Q&A. If you guys want to ask me more questions that I didn't cover in this video, make sure you drop a comment down below. Again, if you're new to the family, make sure you like this video, leave a comment down below, turn your post notification bell on so you will be informed every time I upload a new video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a comment down below. If I didn't cover any questions in this video, make sure you leave a comment down below, ask me some questions, and I will do a Q&A part 2 answering those questions for you. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn your post notification bell on so you'll be informed every time I upload a new video. And bye, see you on the next video.